Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of Coaster Lounge here on the 28th of September 2016. Today we've got Taylor, Aaron, Brendan, and Zoe. So we've got a full house, with a lot of people ready to answer a lot of questions. Uh, so how are we all?
Doing good?
Yeah. Hopefully we're live because I have no idea, but it should be. It should be okay.
Yeah, we're live. It's fine.
What is it? There we go. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're good.
I'm mainly just feeling quite grateful that I'm the only person here who doesn't have to go to uni. So, well, I will in a year,
Well,
but not right now.
Yeah, Aaron hasn't
Me
gone yet.
neither. Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically
1 year
at
left.
uni.
He's nearly there. Hi, Coaster
That's
Bot,
cool.
Taylor, and Aaron, and Brendan and Zoe. Doctor, do what? Come on, Brendan and Zoe. You can't forget those.
Well,
just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there.
Yeah.
15 inversion dive coaster confirmed. I don't think so.
definitely.
Talk
Didn't they
Leesburg.
already confirm 3?
Yeah, it was 3.
Yeah.
Tallest, the longest dive coaster in Europe.
Which isn't
Yeah.
that difficult.
Well,
to
no,
get.
obviously not.
But I mean, it's still something.
It's not even 200 feet tall. It's like 160 or something.
Hasn't got the biggest drop of in Europe though. I think
The
that's
drop is like 50 meters, so that's still okay.
Oblivion's is 55. I think so. They try.
Really?
Yeah. 20 meters above ground, 35 meters below.
Hmm.
Yes. I love Taron. He is so good. Okay.
Definitely, I
Sure.
agree. Karen is amazing.
I didn't
Have you
know.
ridden it?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet. I'm
By
jealous.
far the best coaster I've been on.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it lives up to the hype, I guess.
Yeah, it really does.
I think by the look of it, I always think it was going to live up to the hype. It just looks incredible. And
Yeah.
then with the restraints as well.
But not only the ride, just Klugheim itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when you enter Klugheim, you have to go through a little tiny street, and then you turn the corner through the gates, and that's just like wow. It's amazing.
I'll ride it one day.
One day. I'll ride
Yeah.
it one day as well, please. Groenland, or however you say it. Brendan's been there. Haven't you, Brendan?
Where's that again?
Where's Groenland? The Sweden, the park in Sweden, the other one.
The Stockholm one.
Yeah.
The other park is
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one, that's the only other one. You've been there.
Hey, we also got Kolmarden.
I know.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
They went
was-
from no one going there to now everyone wants to
Yeah.
go there.
Yep.
So,
It's the way
yeah,
to
well,
do it.
It's fun. It's pretty low budget and small, but it's quite fun. There's lots of nice Mexican food there. Yeah, I recommend not going on. Which one was it? I don't know. There's one of them that destroys your spine, but in general, it's a pretty good park.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's also one where you can't put your hands up because it's so like compact. I don't understand like how they expect people not to do that.
Okay, so Seth, who doesn't have a YouTube account, messaged me on Facebook with a question, and it is Coasterbot. Have you been to the United States, and if so, what's your favorite ride in the US? So I have been to the US. I've been to only a few parks in the US. Disney World and SeaWorld Orlando.
I haven't even been there.
And that's it. So not really a large selection, and I basically can't remember even going there. So
Oh.
yeah. So for favorite coaster wise, I don't know. It's probably a toss up between like Kraken, because that was like because Manta wasn't even at SeaWorld when I went. So yeah, it probably was Kraken. I mean, Disney's usually not really that strong on coasters usually, so
Yeah.
I can't really remember going. It was a long time ago. I'd like to go back. I'd like to do all of the other parks. Some of the Six Flags parks, some of the Carowinds parks. I'd love to see what no theming is like. Something that I'm
It's not
interested-
as bad as you think.
Well, you say that, but
Really, it's like, I don't know. Here in the United States, it's expected not to have
Yeah.
theming, but so if it has any sort of theming, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Theming. Whoa. The
Whoa, it's a
Theming.
sign. Whoa.
No, they got the signs down, Aaron. Let's be honest. The
What
signs are
Yeah,
the best bit.
definitely.
Here in the
Well,
United States.
it's the best because it's the only bit.
Yeah. It's
So
true.
you have this mindset in the United States where, like, people will classify some pretty lame things as theming, that you guys would just laugh at. So, for instance, Diamondback at Kings Island, people will say, this is real, that the rattle on the coaster is part of the snake theme.
Oh Christ.
It's so bad. It's like, no,
That
yes,
is-
a snake has,
that is
yes,
really
well,
bad.
snakes have a rattle, but no, that's not theming, guys.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Brendan, what's your quote? Harambe deserved to die. Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just exposing the truth to everybody.
Obviously.
'Cause, you know, Taylor is here now to answer for what he said. So
Forced memes. What else we got? Have any of you been on Mako yet? Taylor, you been on Mako?
ooh. No, I have
There you
not.
go.
I've never been to SeaWorld Orlando. My goal is to get there next year. We will see, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, and it looks good. I know, Logan over at Coaster Kids got on it like this past week. And everyone I know that's ridden it has said it's like the best hyper.
Really?
Yeah.
Good old Sean from Theme Park Worldwide. I mean, such a trustworthy guy. He said that the airtime, there's more airtime on Silver Star, and Silver Star isn't known for its airtime.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't think he liked it as much as other people. I don't know. Everyone's different, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks cool, and
It does.
the dispatch is cool, with the
Yeah.
little sharks going above and the word over this, well, the audio that said, yeah, it's definitely an impressive ride. Nice color scheme.
Yeah. Yeah. I think 2016 overall was just a really good year for roller coasters. I mean, we had a great hyper coaster, multiple RMCs.
Aaron,
I don't know, there was Terran,
don't forget
Flying
that
Aces, which I heard actually kind of flopped.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Which is
It
unfortunate.
it just seemed way too slow.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
looks
problem.
really good, and then we see a point of view and we're like, oh,
Yeah, it just cruises.
Exactly. Like the drop and the inversion are fine, but then it just slows down too much.
yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought that thing looked sweet before we actually saw a point of view. But I mean, Wildfire, you had one of those SNS free spin craps going to Great Adventure.
Hot
Hey,
rod.
another 3, nice.
Yeah, the Joker. It's the only one of its kind. Yeah,
Yes.
really.
That's what I don't like about Six Flags either. They just keep chucking the same ride into different parks.
It gets annoying.
Makes me upset.
Yeah.
Makes me upset. The only park you see that is like Disney and Six Flags.
Yeah. I mean, I think one thing that surprises people is Universal clones rides. I mean, and people don't talk about it because it's Universal and they're known for like great theming. But if you go to like multiple Universal parks, you'll see cloned rides there. Difference is they clone good rides.
I've said this before that I don't like the fact that Disney clone rides, because I just think that the amount of money they've got, they could have made several great
They could have put
experiences.
They could put
Yeah.
3 gigas in one park. They have a lot of money.
Well, they'd never do that.
They
though,
would never.
unfortunately.
No, they would never do that. But
Most all their attractions has to be
They-
family themed. They're not very good at building roller coasters, are they? Let's be honest.
Oh, I think they could be good. They just don't want to be good.
Well, yeah. I'm sure they would, but what they've got so far isn't exactly, top of the pile.
Yeah.
They don't aim to.
Well, no, of course they don't. They aim to make family attractions, and that's what they're good at. Doesn't mean they're necessarily smooth, but rip.
Yeah.
Best Gerslau Eurofighter.
Ooh, I've only been on Mystery Mine.
I've only been on 2. Saw the Ride and Speed No Limits, and it's obviously Saw the Ride. But there is a lot of Gerslau Eurofighters out now.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully I'll be able to get on some more next year. We'll see.
they're good.
We will see.
Infinity
Yeah.
Coasters are better, though, definitely.
Yeah, I would have ridden an Infinity Coaster this year, but high winds.
Did you not get to go on Monster?
I was this close to riding Monster. Okay, here's the story. So, right, I'm on my road trip across America. Okay, so we get to Iowa, make a stop there for like a couple hours for Adventureland, which they just built Monster. Which, if you've seen the light package, looks awesome. So we pull up at the park, and you can see Monster a bit, and it's running. And so, like, I book it straight there, and I must have missed it by like 10 minutes because it was down, and they said it would be down the rest of the day, and it was. It was closed for like the rest of the
That's
week.
crap, that is.
It was like high wind, so all the tall rides were closed, and it's like, okay, Iowa, how much wind can they possibly have? I mean, you can understand like when you see point of view because it looks like it could like roll back at any moment, so I can understand why they do it, but that was frustrating. That was easily the biggest disappointment of the trip. I really wanted that credit.
That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah, that's what you get though with small trains. Aaron, shut up. That's what you get with small trains. Are easier to the wind slows them down easier. So obviously a lot of the Gurst like Eurofighters and Infinity coasters have wind limits to stop stalling, which, as we know, is a very bad thing. Certain right.
So-
Yeah.
we
Not
won't
mentioning
name
any.
any.
We won't name
Not
any
to name.
because apparently it wasn't the wind, but
Oh, that's funny.
what else we got? Been on Falcon and Rage. Rage is super smooth. I'd like to go on Rage. It looks quite interesting. Quite a nice little. Someone asked what theme parks I'd go to in the US if I got the chance. I'd probably ask Taylor to recommend me some of the best for you.
Well, I'd recommend you parks near me so we could like do some of these together. Obviously.
I'd enjoy that. But yeah, there's a lot of theme parks in the US.
Right, and the problem is so many of them like aren't close to each other the farther out west you go. So if you're on the East Coast, you might be going like 2 hours to the nearest park, but like out west, it could be 8 hours to the nearest one. So because the U.S. is big, it's not. So there's plenty of parks in the U.S. I haven't even been to, and like
It's a
with
huge
some
place.
being, there's a park 5 hours away from me. Never been there.
5
So
hours. That seems ages.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, how far would you guys travel for a park?
Well,
Well-
for us, like, because the Netherlands is very tiny, so like 2 hours is a long drive here.
Yeah, exactly. Drive
Oh,
From-
man.
That is considered a long drive.
from home. Thorpe Park's 2.5 hours away, and that's a long drive.
Okay, so how far is Towers?
Towers is 1 hour away from me. Where
Okay,
I live
that's
at
not
home.
bad.
Not here, but where I live
Yeah.
back at home.
Right. What about like Blackpool?
Blackpool's 2 and a bit.
Okay.
Flamingo Land is 3. What else we
Okay.
got? Oakwood's 3.5. Chessington's probably about 2 and a bit. Legoland's probably 2 and a bit.
Yeah, I mean those aren't terrible.
No. But
they're all
you have
doable.
to take a whole day out to do them.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
you
Absolutely.
have to get up early.
Yeah. Luckily though, with like parks like Flamingo Land, you probably don't need to spend a full day there.
No, you don't. We didn't. We got there I think just after opening, and we left 4:30. I think it shuts at 6, just because we'd had enough. The rides are
Yeah.
okay, but you can only do so many reruns. Oh, Aaron, no, don't even say it. I nearly died. Yeah, you can only get on so many rides. Well, no, you can only do the ride so many times because none of them are outstanding. Then you just get bored of it. But Hero was particularly bad. I think we queued probably about 20 minutes for it, and we got on it. And the first little dip, a-okay. As soon as there was any like lateral G's, you just died. Right, you just died. It was awful. I can't even.
Yeah,
That's
but it was worse because you're like in a cage.
yeah.
Oh, I've ridden one of those things.
They
Oh,
are
man.
abysmal. It's so bad.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
ride them for the cred and then
Yeah.
never again.
Yeah, but people were
It
like
wasn't
enjoying it,
great.
and I was like, "What? How are you enjoying this?" I don't find
GP.
roller coasters that rough, but
GP.
that one
That's why.
was abysmal. That's just awful. Yeah, bad. And the SLC they got there, I can't remember his name.
Kamali.
Yeah, Kamali. It's decent. It's not too rough, but it's really weirdly paced. Like the train seemed to speed up and slow down at weird times. It was just odd. It was a really weird experience. It's not too bad of a ride. It's not very long, but At least it's not painfully rough. I mean, how did you find it, Zoe? Come on,
It was okay.
wasn't too
Wasn't
bad.
as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh.
I thought Mumbo Jumbo was good.
Yeah, Mumbo Jumbo was fun.
Mumbo Jumbo.
Fun little
Yeah.
coaster.
Is
And,
Mambo,
what
is
was that
Mambo
other
better
one?
than Kamali?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it is.
I'd probably say it's more fun. Yeah, I'll go with it. Yeah, it is.
It is.
But yeah, Mumbo Jumbo is a fun little ride. It's cool, and it's not that bad. The restraints are weird, but they're actually decent. So
Yeah, that's one of those like El Loco type
yeah,
coasters, right?
SNS.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have yet to experience one. I might actually
good?
be experiencing one later this year. We will see though. But I was pretty close to being able to experience one at a park called Indiana Beach here. So after Great America, we were going to stop at this place called Indiana Beach, which has one called Steel Hog. And so we had some car troubles because we had just taken this like across the country and back, and so the wheels, we needed new tires, and so we decided to ditch Indiana Beach. But we see the exit for Indiana Beach, and
Aw.
we're like, okay, guys, like, what if we just went like for a couple minutes, like just went in, rode some rides, and left? And so we're like, oh man, but there's the exit. And they're like, well, you know, the exit's coming up. Do we turn? And so I'm like, nah, I don't think we should. And then they're like, we're turning. And so we took the exit to go to Indiana Beach. We pull up at the entrance, which keep in mind is like 20 minutes after we took the exit. So it's not like it's right off the exit. We get there, we see
Yeah.
the roller coasters, and we just realized that we're short on time, and they changed a policy, so now you can't get in for free, which there's some people in our party that weren't going to ride anything.
Yeah.
They were just going to walk around, and so because of that, he's like, well, I'm not going in, and so it's like, okay, we'll just leave. So we just turned around and left.
Oh.
So I saw the entrance to Indiana Beach, saw the coaster, did not ride it. So I don't know if I can say whether I've been here or not, because technically I have been to Indiana Beach. I saw the entrance. So I don't know. I'll get there eventually for real.
They're fun little rides. Tom, they are like the slammers restraints, the weird like shoulder harness things that come over your shoulders, and then the lap bar. And to your other question, Tom, me and Zoe did get to ride. Well, Zoe's been on DGBT a few times. I've only been on DGBT once. And I really loved it. I thought it was great. Fortunately, I didn't have any VR issues, so my experience was perfect. And yeah, I thought it was great. I really, really enjoyed it. It's got a nice mix of VR, live stuff. The pre-show's great. Yeah, I just think it's a very all-round good experience, and I guess it will get better over time as they refine it and maybe take some things away and add some things. So I think it's definitely an attraction to look out for in the future as it's been run more and gets more. It just develops a bit more. But yeah, good ride. What about you, Zoe? What do you think?
It was best the first time because there was like a really long queue, so they were like shoving people through, and that made it better. Because when I went the second time, there was like no queue, so everyone was just kind of like waiting around, and then there was no like urgency. So it was a bit like, what is going on? But yeah, it was good. I had some issues with it, and then it like kind of broke down when we were in it the second time, so we all just had to sit.
That's a problem. There's so many VR headsets, obviously.
Yeah, and half of them were like unused. They had them in bags, so no one could sit there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've just got to iron out the problems, and hopefully by the start of next year we'll see it working properly. Yeah, Tom, you are right. The second animation isn't as good as the first section. Yeah. Which is hopefully something they can improve on. I don't know, because apparently there's meant to be 2 endings, so maybe the second ending is better. But we'll find out.
I've only seen 2 starts.
I think there's a few starts. So.
Yeah.
What else we got?
I'm seeing lots of people talking about the Mean Streak RMC possibility.
You think it's gonna be RMC'd?
I think so. I mean, those people. You see the they've taken pictures of these RMC trucks outside of there, and there's some people calling BS saying, "Oh, it's clearly Photoshop." But I've seen multiple photos of
Yeah,
these.
Yeah.
Like, I could understand people saying the one photo, which kind of does look Photoshop,
Yeah.
but I've seen multiple photos. Like, I think it's happening for sure, because there are people who point out, okay, well, they're a construction company. They could just be there to dismantle the coaster. Why would they contact RM freaking C to just remove the ride and that was it? That logically doesn't make any sense. So I think for sure it's going to be RMC'd. And to answer your question, Dirty Dan, I don't think a launch flying coaster is going to happen. But it
That'd be
would
pretty
be
sweet
cool.
though.
Send it to King's Dominion instead.
Right.
But Cedar Point's getting the mean streak RMC. I'm convinced.
I can't believe Cedar Fair puts so many rides into Cedar Point.
It's so
It's
irritating
really
as
bad.
someone whose home park is a Cedar Fair park that hasn't gotten a coaster in a longer period of time, and the same time that Busch Gardens next door has added 3 roller coasters. Kingsbury has added 0.
It is
So,
bad. That is
It
something
is
that's-
very frustrating. I mean, I love Cedar Point very much, but come on, Cedar Fair.
Yeah,
This is annoying.
a theme park that big doesn't need an investment every 2 years. A large scale investment every 2 years.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if they didn't do it, they are still getting a large scale investment next year with their water park and everything. So,
Crazy.
like they're getting good additions.
I mean, if Merlin want to do that for Alton Towers, it's fine by me. I mean, just put a big ride in it. Yeah, no problem. I'll enjoy that. But I doubt
Yeah.
Merlin will do that. Man.
Yeah.
But moving on to what's happening at Leesburg, I think Leesburg have definitely been on the ball since they released Helix in 2014. They've been, great on theming, great on additions, and obviously for 2017 we're seeing an in-spin gyro swing.
Yeah, I've heard it has lap bars too, which
Really?
airtime.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've that's what I've heard.
Wow. Okay.
And it's
It-
gonna
I
be
think
even
it's so
better
cool.
when it's on the hillside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said you've been there, right?
No, Brendan
No,
has.
Brendan
Oh,
has. Yeah.
Brendan's been there. That's right. Yeah. Oh man, it looks so sweet.
We both
Yeah,
want
we're
to
gonna-
we want to
yeah.
go there.
That park is slowly like, that's becoming like a must visit for Europe.
Yep.
Like,
It's gonna
it's-
be a Leesburg Colmarden combo.
oh yeah, I think for sure. How far away are they? Anyone know? Like,
I'm pretty sure Leesburg is, well, it's at Gothenburg, which is the left side, and I think Colmarden is like the same height, but like
Sorry.
the right side of Sweden.
Okay, so you just got to get across Sweden.
I
And then
think
where's
it's
Rona?
not too far, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that could be a neat trip right there. Hit up Gronelund and Kolmard and Leesburg. Just do like a Scandinavia type trip.
You can, well, I mean,
it's
you can also hit up like some other Scandinavian parks.
the gyro swing is next to Boulder, whatever. Apparently. Yeah. But it looks like Europe's getting quite a few decent rides in 2018.
Yeah, so we got a Mack Mega Coaster,
GCI wooden coaster.
GCI dive coaster.
Hmm.
I think 2018 sounds like a pretty good year to go to Europe.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd
Man.
be sweet. All right, here, and of course they're removing Kanonen for
Yes.
it, which
It's
I
been
mean-
hydraulic launch coaster.
yeah, I mean Helix just looks all around better. So I get when people say Kanonen is redundant. I just hope they send it somewhere else.
Looks like
And
hydraulic
not scrap
launches.
it.
Hydraulic
Yeah.
launches are dying out now, aren't they? With the addition of the
LSM.
the LSM coaster at Ferrari Land as well. That's a big
Yeah,
step forward.
that's gonna be awesome.
So it definitely looks like Intamin have realised, oh, maybe we should stop making hydraulic coasters. But
And it also has a lap
Magnets is
bar
where it's at.
restraints.
yeah, the lap bar restraint.
So
Yeah.
that may become the best accelerator.
Yes.
if the lap bars are that good on it.
I think it looks cool. It's only like 350 feet tall or something like that. 330.
Only like.
Well, you said only.
That's
yeah.
like the
We're-
tallest thing
we're
in
in
Europe.
Europe.
Europe
no,
doesn't
I know.
build big coasters.
Okay, as opposed
Not
to
tall
the
ones, anyway.
other, as opposed to like King Kong drag.
Yeah,
shows.
yeah, yeah. But
That's what I
yeah.
have to compare it to, because
we
those
d-
are the ones
in Europe we don't have to overcompensate. So you know.
Ooh.
We definitely are compensating for something. That's for sure.
True. I mean, just
Um,
look at Nemesis, man. It's got a trivial height of like tens of meters, less than 20 meters off the ground, and it's an insane ride. Doesn't you
Aron,
don't
same thing.
you
30
don't-
meters high.
you don't
and
need
it's
height
amazing.
to have a good coaster. The Smiler's only 30 meters high as well.
Yeah. No, that's true. And the
Uh,
terrain there is really nice. But
yeah.
here, okay, getting back to Kanonen, I want to ask the chat room. Comment which is a bigger loss, Harambe or Kanonen?
Oh my god.
What's a bigger loss?
McPizza person, my favorite ride at Thorpe Park is obviously the Swarm, and the Swarm is currently my best B&M coaster. Yeah,
The Swarm is currently my best coaster.
don't know why it's
Yes,
too short.
Brendan.
Too short. It's too
Yes,
short.
Brendan.
You get on it. 20 seconds later, you pass the first brake run, and you go, "Oh, that was good," but it's
Yeah,
way
this
Well,
way
let's
you
see,
just keep riding
overcompensated.
it.
too short.
Just ride it in a row.
Yeah, but does that means I have to get off? Come on.
Yeah.
With coasters with ride times of above 70 seconds, like Helix and like the Smiler, a coaster with a ride time of 30 seconds, like the Swarm, just is a massive difference.
Yeah, but you spend a lot of the Smiler waiting to go up lift hills, don't you?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you do. This is true. But the Smiler is basically the two 30-second parts back to
Also,
back.
it's a pretty dangerous ride, don't you think?
Yeah, spooky, Brendan. I mean, I've been on it quite a few times. I nearly died every time. Really bad. It's annoying. Oh well, they got fined. Hey, forced memes are now forbidden in the chat. Whoa.
Aw.
Aaron's
So
sticking
no
his
row
guns up.
6 stuff?
I
Dang
know.
it.
Yeah, I already saw a row 6. Someone was like, "Oh, I want to."
Really? Oh, I must have missed
Someone put in row 6 on Bubbleworks. It's like, okay.
Never gonna
yeah.
happen. Rip.
that. That's
Well, say
about
that
it.
there's no row 6 to begin with, and now it's gone.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll still have the soundtrack on YouTube, so it's all
Really?
fine.
There's also rumored to be another coaster for 2018 located at Drayton Manor. So hopefully we'll see 3 new coasters in 2018 in the UK.
Yeah, what are Straight to Manor looking at?
I don't know. It's
don't
rumored. I've heard it through the grapevine.
Okay.
So,
Is it gonna be just as good as G-Force?
oh, I do hope so. I mean, that's quality attraction. Love to get
Oh,
on
dude,
G-Force.
maybe they buy Kanonen.
Yeah, oh
Could
Christ.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I mean that begs the question: Would Kanonen go somewhere in Europe? Would it stay in the country, or would they go as far as sending it like out of the continent? Go
If-
Well,
somewhere else?
I think another smaller park will buy it now that Colmartin has gotten on the map with a new ride. Maybe other parks follow the same thing.
I mean,
But
if
Or
just
twist
invest
ending, they
it
send
in a
it
little
across
smaller
the
coaster.
street to Colmartin.
Ooh.
Then people would be like, "Hey, I've seen that before."
it probably wouldn't be a terrible ride if they just swapped out the trains for lap bar ones. I'm pretty sure that would make it a lot more
Because-
bearable.
Well,
So-
that is gonna fix so many rides on this earth.
It
Not
literally,
that-
it literally would. Lap bars would fix too many rides, just too many.
It would
Okay, so
fix
Kanonen
world
has-
hunger.
It
over the
actually would.
Thanks. Anyone?
What was
Okay.
that? Sorry, Taylor.
Kanonen has over-the-shoulder restraints.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know, scummy ride manufacturers. Am I right? No, it's not that. It's the parts.
Hey, just look at the Smiler,
I
man.
know, Aaron, don't tell me that, right? Because the Smiler could be such a great ride, right? If Alton Towers weren't such big babies and go, oh, the GP.
Dude, do you know how
GP is
dangerous lap
spooky."
bars are?
The GP gets spooked by stupid stuff.
Kanonen at King's Dominion. Yeah, right. Oh man, that'd be funny.
Is
Damien?
everybody excited for the Smiler to be revamped, to be safe?
Really
no
safe.
inversions.
They're
They
gonna
should just tear it down, man.
tear it down and build a big sculpture. I think that's what you should do. Just put all the track in
No,
different positions.
I
Just put
think
a
they should-
Larsen looper there and call it roller coaster. That's it.
No, just
That's
The
it.
keep
Smiler
it, like,
2.0.
Any more
no, you don't
super
have to rip
loops?
anything down.
Yeah.
You can just like
Nah,
do the
not
same
super
ride,
loops out
but
there.
it goes at 5 miles per hour, and nobody can sit on the front row, so their
Yeah,
legs
it's true.
don't fall off.
Yep.
Glenn, every single Infinity coaster, bar the Smiler, has lap bars. So that'll tell you something. Obviously, it was Merlin's and Alton Towers' decision to put over the shoulder restraints on the Smiler, because Gerstlauer just their model is with the lap bar restraints, so it makes it even more frustrating that what could have been a really, really, really good ride is only now a really good ride. If you don't sit on the left side, bad side. Yeah. Replace Smiler with. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We've already got one. We've already got
Cedar
Intamin.
Point, Kanonen replacing I-305.
Definitely.
Kanonen at Michigan's Adventure, that'd be the day.
Yeah, take I-35 and we'll have it across in Europe somewhere, please.
No.
Oh yeah, I-35, I-305 at Thorpe Park, please. That's good.
No.
I don't think there's
like
enough
that.
space for that. Have you seen how much space that thing takes up?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't actually.
I large.
Yeah. Oh. No, that's funny.
Merlin is scared of GP. Very true.
There's people talking about how Olympia loopings coming to the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very neutral. I don't really care.
Whoa, how?
Well, you're
Why?
not gonna go out and
I
ride
mean,
it?
it's still the same ride.
Yeah, but have you
like-
been on it?
No,
Yeah.
but I
Exactly.
mean, it's not high on my list at all.
Well, no, but it's an iconic ride, isn't it?
Yeah, and
No.
I've heard it's actually really good.
Yeah, it is, but
Well,
I mean,
I think-
whether it's in Germany or the UK,
But apparently it's really expensive to ride.
yeah,
well,
it's a complete
well,
rip-off.
yeah, it is
I think
because it's the largest transportable coaster.
yeah, I think
yeah,
it's
it
about
is.
I think it's about £8, roughly £8 to ride. So what's that in dollars? So like $12
Ooh, yeah.
for one ride.
That's like New York City prices for
yeah, it's
for like
mental.
Coney Island.
But the thing is, it's likely that Olympia looping won't exist in the future for much longer. So
What?
Yeah, well, that's just because of Schwarzkopf.
because of how old it is.
All their rides are getting old now. Rip, Thunderloop.
You're right, Brendan.
It's inspirational.
Okay. Lovely rendition.
On that topic.
Yeah. What else we got?
What do you
looking
think
It's
about
like
the
a
new burst
trillion
in the
episode.
Netherlands?
Oh, Gold
Gold
Rush.
Rush.
I think it looks cool.
Oh, Gold Rush. Yeah.
I think it looks cool.
I
Better
think
than
it does. Look cool.
better
yeah.
than a Skyrocket 2. So
Yeah.
Definitely.
interesting. I mean, whether they just load one train each time and that manages to get a throughput of 700. Was it 700? I think it was 700.
Well, it's 5 rows of 4, and
20.
it can only run one train because
Well, yeah, but you can have the
the
track-
brake runs in the stations.
You can have the tracks that switch out trains.
Yeah, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the
Transfer
Pulsar
track.
thing.
So hold on, where is this going to a park that has roller coasters already, or is this gonna be the
Well,
only one?
it
It's
has
replacing
one
one.
Vekoma mine train, which is extremely rough, like not
Right.
even Vekoma standard rough, and it still has a Schwarzkopf single looper, but they're replacing that with Gold Rush, so it will still
Okay.
end up with 2 only.
Okay, so this is what, one of 2 parks in the Netherlands? Or
We
the-
have
There's
many
loads.
parks.
Really?
Man.
Tyler, every
Yeah.
Okay,
every
okay.
country has a lot of parks. You just don't hear
Okay,
about a lot.
I-
of them.
I don't know if this is true, but I read somewhere, I don't know if it's true, that the Netherlands has one of the highest theme park densities in the world.
Probably does. Small country.
Really?
Yeah.
What you do is you go to RCDB and then you just
Yeah,
search for countries.
I'll send the link.
Let me have a look. Is it census?
And obviously, obviously many of the parks just have like one little zero coaster. Those don't really count.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing some of these just have one roller coaster.
Yeah, but we got quite. I mean, the Netherlands. If you drive from the left to the right side, it's only like a 2-hour drive, and from north to south it's like 4.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, here's the yeah. Okay, look at this. You have one park that has 7 coasters, but that's the most out of any. The rest have like 4 or oh wait, here's one that has 6. After oh, I forgot about Efteling. Never mind. Okay, well, if I ever went to Netherlands, I'm sorry, I'm not doing the 1 credit stops.
nobody
do
is.
the
I'm not
yeah.
even doing those.
Yeah, not worth it.
Trying to find out how many theme parks are in the UK that are currently operating. 101. There you go. 101. So let's find for the Netherlands.
29 it says here.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, some of them don't have roller coasters, so they don't really count.
Only 29. 25 operating. There you go.
But the UK is so much more. Well, it's so much bigger than the Netherlands, though.
Wait, I need to turn that off.
Same.
Everyone turns the lights on. There we go. Back. 100 laps. Everyone likes these 100 laps. Silver Cipher, 100 laps on Colossus. No, thank you. 100 laps on Galactica. I could fall asleep on. 100 laps on
Ooh.
SLC. No.
Yeah, I'd rather die alone by myself.
Galactica's a smooth ride. That's all I'm saying. It's not bad. I'm just saying it's very, very smooth.
100 laps with or without the VR.
Without, obviously. I mean, it's so smooth. It's Galactica, even more forceful than Blue Fire. Blue Fire is such a pathetic.
This guy's cruel, man.
It's just a letdown, man. I wanted to get on it. I was like, oh yes, it's gonna be
not
great.
only
It's gonna
about
be
the
great.
force, man. It's about the hang time. It's about the fun. It's about the wind near your hair.
Yeah. That's why it ranks in my top 10 still, because it manages to make up for having a pathetic layout. But it's okay. It just really let me down. I was upset. I got on it. I was expecting it to be great. I was expecting to be like, oh, everyone makes this coaster sound like it's really good. It just wasn't. A launch out the station, you feel like you're going 5 miles per hour.
It's not that bad. It's quite a fun launch. It's
faster...
not intense. It's a fun launch.
It's not fun launch.
It is a fun
Fun
launch.
is like the word you use when you know it's not.
Yeah, exactly. Aaron,
No.
The little launch on Space Mountain 2 is more forceful.
That is so not true.
It is true. It actually is true.
It's what the word cute is to the word hot.
Yeah, it is true. Anyway,
Still better than Silver Star.
let's move on. No.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I see people talking about the T-Rex from RMC.
Yes.
Possibility.
What part of it's going to get it?
Everyone's talking about Silverwood. I think that's the biggest possibility, in my opinion. I'd be surprised if it went anywhere else.
Is the T-Rex the 2-seat wide or the?
Yeah, it looks like a real life version of like a cartoon drawing of a roller coaster, where someone just took their marker, like a big fat Crayola marker, and just kind of drew like circles, and then that's the ride.
I mean, it looks like it has some really fun elements, but it just looks very ugly.
Well, I think a part of it is because it's self-supporting. The track is so thick that it's cheaper to make because you don't have as many supports. So I think it's also you can do more with it, and I don't know. I think we shouldn't judge it until we see a rendering of it.
Yeah, well, I think I do prefer the T-Rex over the bigger iBox one.
Yeah, well, we'll have to certainly see how it turns out. Who knows? What could I just like propose something? What if the T-Rex is a flop? Like, what if it sucks?
Yeah, I mean,
know
I
no one
I've
wants
some,
to think about that, but what if it does?
yeah.
What if everyone gets a silver and says that was garbage?
Yeah, there won't be many more, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, RMC is yet to put out a bad ride, but I mean, this is something that none of us have ever seen before. What if it flops?
Could very well do. We'll see.
Yeah.
It definitely looks
I hope it
interesting. It's just
I mean,
Oh,
you
sure.
you got the T-Rex already in Planet Coaster, and there are some really good layouts out there already. So I mean, it could be made good, but
I
maybe
I definitely want to
make a
see
bad layout.
what they do layout wise, because I'm hearing that they could easily go hyper coaster level on these things. So I think there's like tons of possibilities. So and that park really needs something that even if this coaster flops, that's still better than nothing because they just need a new ride.
Fury 325 is ugliest coaster.
That is not true.
That's great
Nope.
English. Great English, and that's not true at all. B&M or Intamin? B&M.
Intamin.
Yeah, so because you're a Taron fanboy.
B&M.
Not only Taron, man. Just look at.
You haven't been on that many
I mean,
B&Ms, let's be
Intamin
honest.
is much more
Back
diverse, in
rides.
my opinion.
Well, yeah, but you haven't been on that many Intamin. I mean, B&Ms.
No, but still, B&M
If the
side.
T-Rex flops, they will RMC it.
Harry, I haven't been on many Intamins either.
No, it's true. You've been on Intamin, Maggie Coast.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I just prefer the rides that I've been on, B&M wise. I prefer them to the Intamin by far. There's not really that many really big scale Intamins in the UK. Colossus,
I'm
but I
thinking
don't like
of
that. So
that's not really big scale.
no, exactly.
Well,
It's somewhat big scale, but it's just
it's just average.
Brendan, B&M, Gerst, Mac, Vekoma. That is, you're gonna get killed for that, Brendan. Killed. People would kill you for saying Intervene so low and the Gerst so high as well. Even though I say that.
The Gerst, is that the slang for Gerstlauer?
Yeah. Gerst?
The Gerst.
No, just Gerst.
You guys go right. The Gerst.
Yeah, the
Gerst.
Gerst.
So what would the others be?
Intervin Pufari, Pax, Brendan. How rude. Shots fired. Can they not B&M it? 100 laps on tidal wave, I'd actually die of hypothermia because you'd get so wet on that. What have we got?
Everybody can hear us. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we back?
Hello.
Kinda. It's extremely glitchy.
Hello.
Yeah, it is. Really bugged out. It's royally bugged. Okay. If we're back, I think we are. Behind the scenes tour of.
Are we
Brandon is
live?
so
Yeah.
Brandon is so sneaky in the upper left corner.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. We're back in business. So, while I try and actually put everything back to normal, take some time. You guys chat amongst yourselves.
Ooh.
So,
We were just chatting amongst ourselves and then realized that the
Yeah, I
stream
know,
app crashed.
yeah,
We just continued
I know
everything.
you. I saw.
Like, oh, wait.
I listened.
Oh wait, the stream is down.
Oh no.
We can stop.
We can stop.
We can stop.
We can stop. Okay. Yeah. So sorry. Just bear with me while I do everything. Someone just ramble on about something, please. Go.
Pizza.
Yep. Go.
I don't know, favorite kind of pizza, anyone?
Pepperoni.
How boring.
No way. Chicken barbecue.
Meat feast.
I'm not one of those people who takes crazy toppings. I'm sorry.
I'm
No,
one of those
that's me.
people. It has to involve pineapple for me to eat it.
Yeah, I love pineapple on pizza.
Ooh,
as well.
pineapple's good. Yeah.
I'm a
I
pro
was hoping
pineapple
that to be
person.
more controversial than it was.
Yeah, Definitely.
Come on, guys, you're rubbish.
So,
Keep
yeah.
chatting. Just I don't know. Read the questions. What are the questions? How about
You can ask questions.
everyone's favorite intimate?
Well, do I have to say this? Well, that I've been on, it's
Well, yeah, just saying.
Karen. Whoa.
Whoa, who
And
we
in the
missed?
world, I am not quite sure. It's very difficult.
Man, what about you, Taylor? Favorite intimate?
Favorite intimate is Intimidator 305.
Does
Great.
it live up to the hype?
It goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
There's some people that aren't huge fans of it because they aren't accustomed to the graying out sensation, which will guaranteed happen, but it is like nothing you've ever experienced. It's so great.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Brendan?
Used to be my favorite
Oh,
coaster for
sorry.
a while, but
Yeah.
I can't really
Come on, man,
answer the
you've been on-
question
you've been
because
on
they're
some-
all in America, aren't they?
You've been on to what do you mean you're all in America? You've been on some high quality intimate coasters.
Okay, maybe. Tell me what they are.
Well, there's Rita. There's 13. There's Kananananana that you went on.
No.
I still have yet to hear a high quality intimate mention.
Yeah.
Whoa, guys, come on.
Shots fired.
No, 13's a good coaster for families, obviously. It's not that bad. It's a good family ride. It's one of the best family rides out there. Putting out. There you go.
That's not really an accomplishment, is it?
What about Colossus?
No.
No. Colossus is terrible. Yeah, we don't really have that many good ones.
No, you don't have any at all.
Because, yeah, well.
They're
Yeah.
all over here. Sorry.
What about Shockwave?
Ah, yes.
Amazing.
Top quality
Amazing.
intimate. Love.
Well,
love.
better than the shockwave we had at my home park.
It's true. It's a lot better than that one. High quality intimate right there. But we're nearly there, boys. We're nearly there. I mean, Taylor's just overlapping Aaron a bit.
Oh, nice.
Wait, so are we live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are.
seriously? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, we've been live for a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we
New.
were.
While
That's
we
new to me.
chatting.
I thought we were just having a friendly discussion about roller coasters.
No. Well, we are, but just live.
I mean, that's what this entire thing is, but still. All right, my bad.
It's alright. No problemo. What's questions? Because I can't actually see them. Shout out some good questions.
Let's see.
What family coaster types do you guys like?
Someone like Manta at SeaWorld San Diego.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's
a
a
good
good
one.
one.
That was
It's not a proper family coaster type.
but it's a good one.
It's
a good one.
really good, yeah.
Or Fire Chaser Express is also another great.
Oh, yeah. And well, Disney's coasters are pretty good as well.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
because of the theming mostly.
Big Thunder Mountain is good. Or if you want another good mine train, Thunderation at Silver Dollar City or Roadrunner Express at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Those are good mine trains.
And the smaller GCI ones seem to be fun as well. I've not been on one, but they look
Yeah.
good.
Or I think you're thinking of a Gravity Group like Wooden Warrior. That's a Gravity Group.
Yeah, well, or Heidi or
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
smaller ones.
Heidi
Right,
and
or right, like White Lightning or
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, or Invader at Busch Gardens will be one. Yeah. I have a question for when's the next parody? Hopefully later this week, but we will see. If
And-
if more parks keep on making coaster announcements, I might just have to push it back because those take time to talk about.
any spoilers for what it's gonna be?
It's one that a lot of people have been requesting for a long time, and I'll say this: it is one that I was gonna parody, like, be one of like the original parodies. Like I'm talking like way back when, original. But then I realized the script sucked, so I put it on hold for like 9 months, and so I'm finally gonna do it. You
Well,
take your guess. I cannot confirm nor deny anything.
Well, just as I resized all the boxes, Skype went ahead and went, "Oh, I'm gonna mess you up now." Now mess me up. So,
Oh, that's Skype.
what about the chat? I can't even read it. Carry on, guys. Sorry, we'll get there.
Oh, what's in the shed at Mystic Timbers? What do you guys think?
I don't
Drop
know.
element.
I think John Cena is in the shed. I don't know.
Storage.
No.
No.
Storage.
Yeah.
Q line. It's definitely Q line.
Another queue line.
Yeah.
Harambe's in the shed.
Ooh, he went there.
Spooky Harambe.
A better roller coaster's in the shed.
Ooh,
Whoa.
that one.
Right in the feels.
We could probably fit Kanonen in there. It's fine.
Whoa.
Kanonen's in the shed.
Yeah.
Or let's see. Let's see what people are saying. Some people are saying drop track. I think that's probably the best possibility.
Okay. Also, what happened to that other coaster, Ferrari World, the Dynamics one or whatever?
Yeah, I think that's opening 20. Who knows?
Because it
It's
wasn't
still
meant to be
gonna
this
open.
year.
There's 2 more coasters opening. It's at Ferrari World. You have there's a shuttle coaster, and the dynamic attractions one. I don't know when they're opening though. It might be 2017.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 being built.
Yeah,
One-
there's 2 coasters.
One says it's still opening in 2016, but that'd be weird.
Yeah, it seems. A bit.
December of 2016.
Why would they open it right in December though?
I
I don't know. It's indoors, so it's open year round, isn't it?
Well, I mean, at least it has a different color scheme than just white. That's a whole step forward.
Yeah, they need better color schemes.
Or
Besides
any
white-
color scheme, pretty
Besides
much.
white and red.
Someone said the washing machine element from the Smilers in the shed. So
I'm also seeing Dat Boys in the shed.
I don't know if you know what the washing machine
Oh
element.
no!
Your mom's in the
Soccer
shed.
bedrooms.
Oh, nice.
Hurler's in
What a
the
joker.
shed.
A barrel roll. Lovely.
Do a barrel roll.
For Bolton or Big Bad Wolf in the shed.
Oh, Big Bad Wolf's in the shed. That would be
There
great.
you go.
Shockwave from King's Dominion.
Eagle Fortress.
Oh
don't
yeah,
even know what
we
that
wish.
We wish. It's gonna be
I'm in the
a B&M
shed.
stand
Oh
up.
my gosh, guys, what's in the shed? Coaster Studios is in the shed.
Surprise. Ooh,
What
Mean
a great
Streak.
guy.
Gonna be Mean Streak.
Taylor's in.
Mean Streak is in the shed. I saw an article. This is real. I saw an article that said, there's possibilities that Cedar Point might be removing Mean Streak, and they could send it to another park. And then someone pointed out that Kings Island is getting a roller coaster, and what if it's just Cedar Point sending
Yeah.
Mean Streak to Kings Island? And this is like GP. They are like being for real. They
Yeah.
are saying, what if, like, guys, I think they're sending Mean Streak to Kings Island. I'm like, oh my gosh. Stop.
The GP are hilarious with their misinterpretations.
It was bad.
It's so cringeworthy.
Oh yeah, very cringeworthy. It was not good.
Yeah, terrible. RMC's in the shed. Plot twist, nothing in the shed.
RMC's in the shed. Singing mushrooms are in the shed.
Harry as a coaster bot is in the shed. But what is a coaster bot? How do you
A
define
coaster bot animatronic, like a robot.
a robot?
and-
Yeah. Who knows loads of facts about roller coasters? Harry's list is in the shed. I mean, you do need a shed to
Ooh.
fit that list in there because it is quite.
Hey,
big.
we do have a list.
It does exist.
It's
They
not
checked it
fake.
twice,
we
guys.
actually have a list.
It's a big old list. I make sure to put the roads in every time.
How can the list be real if our shed isn't real?
It's true.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dakota's in the shed.
That's funny.
Uh, Anyway, let's move past the shed. What kind of questions did we have before? Before we went down.
I know everyone's just talking about the shed now.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're dead, Nate. What?
Your
No.
memes are in the shed.
What those dank means.
All those dank memes are in the shed. A
This is-
toaster's in the shed.
Someone says Taylor is awesome. He is.
Thank you. Jump scare.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Dude, it's
That
gonna be it's just gonna be a scare maze for Halloween.
Yeah.
That'd actually be really cool.
I thought
Talk about Togo.
I thought Python at Efteling was a pretty good family coaster. Aaron?
How is that a family coaster? Like, what do you have to have a hyper coaster for it to be considered thrill?
What?
Well, if Python is considered a family coaster in his eyes, then
Yeah.
it's gonna take like a hyper to have a thrill
true.
ride.
Like 90% of the rides in Europe are the family rides. All the
Hillary's in the
festive
shed.
ones. Oh no.
I'm writing that one down.
Taylor. Taylor is awesome, but Taron is better. Oh.
Okay, alright. Yeah. Can't argue with that. I saw one saying Fury 325 or Cedar Point.
Yeah, no, that's
Like
a
all
weird
of Cedar
question.
Point or Fury 325.
Oh.
I mean,
I think we'd rather have all of Cedar Point, to be fair.
Definitely.
yeah.
When can you make a What is Colossus? It's on the list, but we'll see in the future. There's a large, it's a large list, and
John Duffy's in this shed.
Aaron, stop saying no.
These are great.
It might happen.
I'm loving these.
It's so not gonna happen.
It
man.
won't happen. No.
You know it as well.
It's on the list.
not
It's
gonna
on the
happen.
list, but I don't like that ride very much, so it
It's
probably
not
won't
gonna
happen.
happen.
The Joker Free Fly coaster is in the shed. I'm sorry, these are great. I'm
The
loving
ultimate.
these.
The ultimate.
The
in the
ultimate
shed.
There is already a video on What is the Smiler, so go and watch that if you have.
Darren Brown is in the shed.
Darren, who's Darren? Darren, mate. Darren Brown.
It's the same thing, man.
Hillary or Trump? Tom Wilson.
Yeah, Taylor, gone.
No.
No.
Oh, he doesn't want to answer for some
Do
reason.
do it.
No, I don't. I hate both of them. I'm like
Aw,
most
cop out.
Americans. who Don't like either
Okay.
one.
Who are you
If
gonna
I had a
vote?
gun to your head, if I had a gun to your head and you had to vote, who would you vote?
Gary Johnson. The only one who
Yeah.
can beat. Wait, no, stop with politics now. We're getting off here. Let's get back to the shed. The Smiler's in the shed. There's a shed. There's another shed in the shed.
A
Oh.
mini shed in the shed. Oh wow. The final brake run is in the shed. The station is in the shed.
Giga's in the shed.
Rita is a
Okay.
family coaster. What?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not. That's
Basically
crazy.
is.
No. How's
Yeah.
Rita a family coaster? You don't want your
It's
kids to
short
get.
and it's disappointing.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's got a good launch. Brendan, by the look of your
Yeah,
face,
just like Blue Fire.
by the look of your face on on all of the on-ride photos of Rita, you look pretty spooked out by it. So if that's a
I
family
look like
coaster,
that on
then-
every ride.
not everyone. You look particularly spooked by Rita's ones.
Yeah,
All of
'cause
you
you have
did.
to wait for like 10
All of you.
minutes.
It was only me and John who didn't have a weird face on that launch. Me and John weren't even phased by
How
the
can
launch.
you not have a weird face?
Because, man, we're good. Good at life. Good at riding rides. Nemesis is in the shed. Could be. Could be.
Judy Hopps. Zootopia. That was a good movie.
The Smiler is the best family coaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back to proper questions. Favorite
How's that not a
Vekoma.
proper question?
Favorite Vekoma. Anyone?
That is surprisingly difficult.
I
I want to say
I got
that
one. I got one.
that simulation thing, like the concept, but it's not yet there, so
Mine
I guess it doesn't count.
Is Aerosmith coaster. thing. Rock and Roller
Rock
Coaster.
and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, they're both identical layout
Well,
wise.
still, the queue line isn't.
And the theming isn't. They're different. They got different storylines. The first one's
Yeah.
about getting to the party, and the second one's being at the party. But
Paris is better.
no, I think the Florida one's better. The Paris one is just a load of weird trusses with a lot of lasers. It's like, okay, anyone could do that. Whereas the one in Florida, the one in Florida, has themed signs and everything. It's cool. Cool.
Whoa, it's got signs.
Yeah, I know. It's great. No,
I guess it's because it's in America that it just has signs.
no, I prefer. Yeah, it's true. I prefer based on memory. I prefer the Florida one.
I don't know which Vekoma would be best.
It's difficult.
Like in the world, or that I've been
Just
on.
you've been on. What have you been on? You live in the capital city of
Yeah, I live in the capital of Vekoma, but
I'm so sorry.
I think I'm gonna say Rock and Roller Coaster as well.
Yeah, it's good, except it gets boring quickly. After the mid course break run, it's boring.
I feel like I'm forgetting about some Vekomas.
What about Express Platform 13?
Nah, Rock and Roller Coaster is better.
Same
It's the
thing,
same
isn't it?
layout,
Yeah.
just
Same
one
layout. Yeah.
block, just another
What
or one
else?
less block break, just a straight section.
What else do you got at Wallaby Holland?
We got a boomerang,
Oh.
the worst SLC
yeah.
ever. We got
El
the
Condor.
first Vekoma Woody ever, which is terrible.
That sounds terrible.
It is the capital.
That sounds
of
really
Vekoma.
bad.
We have the second boomerang ever. We have the first SLC ever, and the first Woody ever. So it's not very smooth. Let's just put it like that.
I
But the
feel
boomerang-
bad for you.
Well, the boomerang had a refurbishment like a couple years ago, so it has the vest
the new
restraints
trains.
now, so it's actually pretty good. But the SLC and the Woody are just unbearable.
Will Taylor go to Great Adventure for a holiday in the park? Actually, maybe. I'll think about it. We will see. I'm definitely gonna go to at least 3 parks for their holiday events. I'm planning on Dollywood, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and Six Flags America. But I might be able to fit in Great Adventure in there. We'll see. I'm just excited for Dollywood. Lightning Rod.
Talking about just theme parks, what parks do you aim to get in the future, like before the end of the year? Well, I hope to go back to Scarefest, Alton Towers.
yeah,
That's about it.
Yeah, so I'm planning on those 3 parks for end of this year, like around December, or maybe even like Six Flags America's open like first week of January, so I might even do
Wow.
that. But before then, I'm gonna try and make it to Las Vegas and ride some of the roller coasters there. So I might do that like late October, but we will see. It's not like they're great rides, but
Huh.
another credit, and they look decent.
What about you, Aaron? Do you plan to go to any Halloween events?
No, I'm not a fan of Halloween at all.
Too spooky for you?
What?
I don't get
Too
what's
spooky.
fun about getting
Dark
scared.
rides?
What?
No, just the dark rides. Just
Hold
the
on,
dark rides.
what? You don't like Halloween? How can you
No,
not like
but
Halloween?
I mean, it's not even a big thing in the Netherlands. Like
matter.
nobody.
It's
It's
not a big
awesome.
thing in the UK either.
I mean,
Just a theme park
first
itself.
of all, it's absolutely crowded, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't go. Only for that reason, I wouldn't go. And I don't know what's fun about being scared. I just don't.
It's all about them
That's
dark
literally
rides.
How
me
are
as
you
It's
at
well.
great.
roller coasters?
It's the
How are you a roller
experience.
coaster fan?
What a ride! What an experience!
I would rather pay less and go on a quiet day than pay more and go on Halloween and not even get to ride anything.
You
You're like the
shouldn't have
sort
to
of
pay
person-
more. Most
Are you the
parks
sort
are.
of
I
person-
think you have to pay. I'm not quite sure on that, but I mean for the mazes you have to pay stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, the
That's
scare mazes
what?
are not all
You
included.
have
Yeah.
to pay to go through the mazes?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, no, yeah.
€5.50.
What?
5.5 euros.
That's
Yeah, but Taylor,
terrible.
you gotta think that some of our mazes are really high quality.
We do have
Yeah,
really good
but
scare mazes.
We have some good ones here too that
Yeah,
are just
yeah.
included with admission.
No, I know.
Yeah, but we're Europe, man.
We do it differently.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's better, but I mean, I kind
I'm
of
not gonna say it's better,
but
but it's better.
it's there.
Theme Park View asks what day are we going to Scarefest on. As of now, the plan is to go to Scarefest on Saturday the 22nd. Someone said, "Where are the famous curtains?" That
The curtains.
Whoa, me and
What
Mr.
happened to the curtains?
Me and Mr. Leewood both share. Unfortunately, they're back at home. There's a different background today, and that's because I'm at university now. So that means
Wait, do you call your university?
no. What?
I mean, like, I'm at a university, but I don't say I'm at university.
Oh, it's just a general term. I'm at university. I've
Uni. You
gone.
say uni.
Oh yeah, I've gone to uni.
You, all right.
I don't get why you
What
why
would
you're so confused.
What would you say, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't
I would
understand.
say the name of the college I'm at. I wouldn't say I'm at university.
Yeah, but
Because that
Harry
could
doesn't
be like
want to be
a
stopped.
thousand. Okay, fair enough.
Well, no, I don't care, but I. Like,
Tell us.
what? Tell
Yeah,
us.
Harry.
Tell us what?
Yeah.
Tell us where I am.
Which
What,
uni?
what uni I'm at? I'm at
What
Exeter uni.
hallway? Your
Exeter.
dorm number?
Yeah. Here's my postcode. It's blah blah. No. So I'm at Exeter uni, if you want to know specifically.
I still don't know what that is.
No, it's
Doesn't make
someplace-
a difference.
Southwest England. So
Southwest.
I'll have to be heading home to go to Scarefest, which is why it's on a Saturday, because I'll have to be travelling up to go back to home, and then from home to Alton Towers on Saturday. So Saturday 22nd at Scarefest, if you see me, say hi. Because only one guy's seen me so far at theme park.
Aw.
Tom, what a lad! He came up to me. He was like, "Can I have a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah." He took a picture.
Aw,
Yeah.
you're
Put it on
famous,
Twitter.
dude.
One guy.
I was like, yeah.
What? Oh
Yeah, but
man,
he
that's
know
sweet.
I wasn't even wearing the Coaster Bot. Well, I was wearing the Coaster Bot merch, but I had a
No
coat on,
Coaster
so
Bot
he
merch.
couldn't see it. But he just recognised me without my contacts. I mean, without my glasses on. It's incredible. Can't believe it.
Wow. There you
Famous
go.
now, officially. As soon as one person recognises you, that's it.
Yeah, it's all over.
So yeah, going to Scarefest, hoping to get on some dark rides, because that's the only reason I'm going really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty Dan, yes, a video did just upload. Go check it
Wow.
out, but only after like you watch
Stream.
this.
What video is it?
It's a wave breaker analysis. The SeaWorld San Antonio
Oh yeah, that one.
2017 roller coaster. I also did a whole article about SeaWorld 2017, but this video is just about wave breaker. So if you want to hear some of my thoughts, go and check out the video, but only after we're done here. And yes, wave breaker is actually in the shed.
Oh yeah, I met Glenn as well at one point. I met Glenn, but Glenn knew who I was, so it's different. Slightly different. Yeah, Tom saw me in the Nemesis Inferno queue while we were waiting too long to get on that ride. Too long. Not worth the wait.
What is too long?
How long were we waiting on that day, Zoe, for Nemesis Inferno? Was it probably about 40 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
maybe
pretty
half
long.
an hour.
Yeah. Nah, it's
For
too long.
Nemesis Inferno,
Too
that's
long.
too long.
Yeah, it's way
20
too
Hey,
minutes
Harry,
is too long.
long.
Tom says he saw you in the Nemesis Inferno queue.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying.
Oh, seriously? Oh, shoot.
It's zoned out. Yeah, no, he did. That's
Oh, shoot. I must have zoned out. I'm sorry.
that's the guy that we're talking about, saying that it's the only person I've seen. Who, I
that was
didn't
him.
know.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
Well, so much time passed in a Nemesis Inferno queue that basically everybody walking past saw us. So, it's not that special.
Nemesis.
Harry
Um,
Turnstiles.
Harry
that?
Turnstiles. That's a guy. That's what Sean says to a guy on his vlogs. It's been taken, I'm afraid, that one.
Slightly different hairstyle.
Yeah, it's just slightly.
Slightly. Just
Slightly.
slightly.
Someone said he's seen Sean at Alton Tower several times. Yeah, Sean works on the
Turnstiles, right?
the turnstiles, the gates
Yeah.
into the park.
Gates.
So you'll probably see him most of the time if you're there. He works quite a lot. I've seen him quite a few times. Had a nice chat to him. What else we got?
Best looking Infinity. Now, I'm not sure if this guy wants like the ride that looks the best or actually like visually looks the best.
Well,
If we're
layout?
talking visually, Monster, just because of the light package.
Yeah, but
I'm kind of bitter
fancy
towards
Smiler,
lighting.
so.
Smiler because of the compactness and just
yeah, it's got to be. I mean, yeah, the Smiler easily. It's just an insane marvel of engineering. Just how compact it is.
yeah.
Oh
it's
no,
crazy.
I agree. I think
you-
it looks crazy. Now, did you guys hear? There's another, because 2017 is obviously kind of a small year. A boardwalk park that I went to like a couple years ago
They're getting
that
an
has
Infinity.
two terrible roller coasters. One's a kiddie coaster called like Hot Tamale or something, then the other one I think is
Aron.
Pirates Hideaway. Just this terrible ride, and they're getting a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster,
Really?
which is
Do you know the layout?
crazy. No, but they haven't even announced it. There's just a bunch of Infinity track on site, so it looks like the same color of Monster. And I mean, I'm excited for this. This would actually be the closest Infinity coaster to me, which still isn't really close. It's probably 5 hours away. But
Wow.
Maybe it's similar to
It's-
Gold Rush.
I don't
Maybe.
know. I mean, the
Could be.
thing is, I've been to this park and it is small. So I don't know where they're going to fit this thing. The location hasn't been announced. If they want to scrap their Pirates Hideaway coaster, I really don't mind. That thing was garbage. But like, I don't know where they're going to fit it or like what kind of layout they're looking at. But it reminds me of how we saw Gale Force at whatchamacallit, Playland's Castaway Cove in New Jersey. I don't think that ever actually opened, but
The
like these-
supports on that thing are
Yeah.
so weird.
What one?
right, and it has a smaller roller coaster going around it. So it seems like a lot of these boardwalk parks are starting to build like legit roller coasters.
Yeah, but I
which
mean,
instead of
Gale
like
Force
these
looks
crappy
fun.
ones. Gale Force does look fun. I wish it would actually open.
Yeah, I know.
I went to Playland's Castaway Cove before that thing existed, and I rode the two coasters that Gale Force replaced, and they were both garbage. But so I don't miss them. But from what I've heard, Gale Force just hasn't opened, and man, I want to go back to some of these boardwalk parks once like these legit roller coasters are open. And Theme Park Frenzy, Pirates Hideaway is bad because it is jerky, rough, terrible layout, and it's just it's garbage. I wouldn't care if they scrapped it. And Gale Force was SNS, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
And so I guess Casino Pier saw them doing Gale Force, and they're like, "Oh, we need a cool roller coaster," because they're pretty close to each other. They're only about 45 minutes away, maybe less.
Pretty close.
Okay, maybe it's probably less. It's probably like 30 minutes.
Like Chessington, Legoland, and
Yeah.
Thorpe Park.
It's very
they're all
interesting how
about-
you call that close.
They're all
Like,
about
Okay, well,
20 minutes away.
The United States is very big.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Oh, really?
It's
huge.
very big.
Oh, didn't know
Yeah.
that.
So 45 so 45 minutes is close.
You know, someone asked if either me or Aaron have ridden Carnon. No.
Nope.
Sorry. Love
I
to.
would love to.
Yep.
I mean, I just don't really want to go to the park just for. I mean,
is it
it's just Carnon there.
is that it? Is that
you know?
literally it?
Hmm?
Is that literally the main attraction there?
Well, I mean, it's at Hansa Park, which isn't really that big. It has Flug from Novgorod something.
Oh
That's
yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, the it's got a
Yeah,
Eurofighter.
that is the Eurofighter,
Yeah.
which I don't know why they put an Infinity in there,
No.
but I guess it's kind of different.
A little bit.
But I don't know. Something about Hansa Park just doesn't really seem to be too great. I'd much rather visit other parks first.
Dino asks, what is Chesterfield going to do with Bubbleworks? Apparently, well, Bubbleworks is being rethemed.
I think it's gonna go into the shed.
I can't remember. Apparently, it's meant to be themed to a children's IP, which I completely forgot the name of. So yeah, it's going to be rethemed. It's going to open for the 2017 season, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully, they do a good job of it, and hopefully they don't ruin it. Well, I think Taylor, you should have went on Chessington to get on. You should have went to Chessington to get on Bubbleworks. Yeah, Taylor, you should have just gone to Chessington. That's it. To go on Bubbleworks.
You're right. I'll just fly to Chessington, ride Bubbleworks, and
It's
leave.
too late now. It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already been. They sold off all they auctioned off part of the theming. There was little like men inside of it, little just like models of weird like I'd say animated men, that kind of like bubbly face thing. And yeah, people bought them, and obviously Sean bought one, so Sean's now got the Alton Towers bookworm and one of these little men inside the Bubbleworks.
Nice. The bookworm is so creepy though.
Yeah, it really is. I remember it
really,
being
really
there.
is.
I remember when it was just sitting there.
Was it already that creepy back then?
Yeah. Be bad.
Just a leftover Halloween prop.
It's just sitting in his back garden apparently.
Yeah.
Pretty weird.
He wants to restore it, but
Yeah, it's just
he has a
trying to-
lot of work to do.
Yes, he does. Dave says Chessington needs a new big coaster. It very much does. So does Legoland. Both Chessington and Legoland need a large scale investment because they just haven't had one in a while. Mainly Chessington because that park's really stagnated visitors wise. So yeah, you are definitely true. Robin asks, what do you think of the new GCI Alton Towers for 2018? It's legit. It's happening. Interesting layout. Doesn't seem to be the longest ride.
Now, is it a launch or a lift hill?
At the moment, well, apparently it's a silent magnetic lift hill system. Well, by the sound of it, it looks like to be a very slow launch, just because it's quieter than a chain lift.
Okay, so like
we'll see.
Maverick,
Yeah.
kind of like how
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
a slow launch,
Yeah,
but
that
lift
kind
hill?
of thing. Yeah. But
Okay.
it looks like an interesting ride, interesting use of the terrain they've got there, especially with the first drop, kind of like a drop and then a come back up, then a big drop, all encased in a tunnel. It'll be very interesting. I don't think it's going to be the most impressive GCI coaster, but it should be definitely something. Definitely, what the UK needs is a new wooden coaster that's good.
So dangerous though.
They are dangerous. I mean, those pesky
Very.
wooden coasters.
Yeah. It even has lap bars. Like whoa.
Whoa! What kind of insane roller coaster has lap bars?
If
Uh,
it wouldn't have the seat belts, it would be so dangerous.
When
Crazy.
will Taylor upload his top 15 coasters of 2016?
This week.
Whoa!
And
Any
it's
spoilers?
already done, and it's not a top 15, it's more than that.
How
Uh,
many? How many coasters are in it?
It is a top 20, and it is already done. So it will be up this week, guaranteed.
Any spoilers as to what rides are in there? What coasters?
My
Is it
number one
worldwide?
coaster hasn't changed.
Is it
No, I've only
Oh.
been to the US.
Oh, sorry, it's your top coasters. I didn't
It's
realize.
mine,
Ah,
like that I've ridden.
so
So,
it's Fury 325.
yes, that is number one because that's always been my number one coaster. But I don't think people are watching it so they can find out what my number one is. Everyone knows that already. They're find out like the rankings and stuff. So, that's basically what it all is.
Fair enough.
Did you guys see about the twisted half pipe element in Movie Park?
The twisted
Like
half pipe?
the new Mac coaster
Oh,
at
the
Movie Park
new
Germany.
like half
It
shuttle,
has
half
a
not.
twisted half pipe element, and
Then-
everybody is let down.
Send the link.
It's not good.
Why?
Well, it's just a letdown, man.
Just a
They promised a world new element, and then it's a twisted half-pipe. It's like kind of the thing ZDT would do with Switchback,
Oh yeah.
but then just a little
Oh,
more.
I see.
But they actually did it.
Wait,
I can't read it. It's in Dutch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Google
it
Translate.
is.
40 meters high, tallest roller coaster in the amusement park. Wanted a unique element. Is it unique?
Yeah, it's real unique. Actually, it is kind of cool looking.
Yeah, but I mean, not really what you expect if a park announces a one-of-a-kind element.
Is that literally the one of a kind element?
Yeah, that's the thing they were hyping about.
It's even worse.
It
than
looks
Alt
like
Towers.
Wicked Twister. It looks like a.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those Intamin inverts,
Impulse.
like those
Yeah.
impulse coasters.
It's an
but
intimate
just-
impulse, but above the track.
Even worse than
That's
Alt Towers,
dumb.
saying they got new.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of this park until you mentioned it. So
Really?
Looks
No,
interesting.
I don't know when
It's quite a bad park. Like the theming is okay, but the
Really?
rides are terrible. Well, the roller coaster. I mean, it's Vekoma, so and one
Yeah.
burst.
I mean, when I think Germany theme parks, I think of Phantasialand and Heidi Park and Europa Park and Holiday Park. You know, I don't
Yep.
think of movie park
This
Germany.
abomination is also there. Well,
This
it's not
abomination.
that
That's
bad.
rude. Also, I'd like to bring up something, really, and that was when me and Taylor were making a video, or recently we were making a video, and I said a certain word that Taylor got very confused in my pronunciation
my
with.
god.
So-
okay, this.
And it really made me laugh because Taylor was like,
Are we gonna
That's
say the
all right.
word? Do we want?
yeah. So
Okay.
you say
No,
the
no,
word.
I'll say the word.
Yeah.
Okay, he mispronounced jaguar.
So obviously, if you live in the UK, you say Jaguar. I'm
I've
not the only
never
one who does
heard
this.
that before.
Aaron, how do you
No.
say it?
I have never heard your version either.
What? How do you say it?
Jaguar? What?
Jaguar?
No.
Jaguar.
Do you say Jaguar?
Jaguar. It's Jaguar.
Aaron, do you say
Just-
Jaguar?
Yeah.
What?
Jaguar.
Okay.
No.
So here we are. So
Jaguar,
we're
yeah.
talking about this, and he sends me some audio, and he says Jaguar, and I'm like, what did he say? I thought he had never heard the word before, and I thought. So
How
I'm
can
like,
they say how they
you-
pronounce it in
so-
Chapman?
It's not Jaguar. What?
So,
How's it
how do you
Jaguar?
pronounce- They responded Jaguar. So okay, so I'm like, have you never heard the word before? He's like, that's how you pronounce it. I'm like, no, it's not.
Jaguar.
I pronounce it Jaguar. Yeah, I pronounce it.
Jaguar. What? That's crazy. See, there you go. Jack knows what he's doing. You are. There you go.
Uh,
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
It's not Jaguar.
Jaguar? He said, well, Jaguar.
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 Jaguar. No, it is Jaguar. Jaguar.
Jaguar. No, it's Jaguar. Oh my gosh.
Jaguar. How'd you
I
get
would
how'd you get a
say
W
Jaguar.
sound
We're
out
not
of
going to say
UAR?
what video it was
Jaguar.
for, but you can probably figure it out.
Gaquar. That's how he pronounced it. Nice.
Jaguar. That's weird.
Gaquar.
Jaguar. There you go. XBCPG knows what he's talking about. TGI
I
knows
think
what
it's
he's talking
just
about.
Britain.
Yeah, it is.
I think it
It's
is
literally
just.
just Britain.
So anyway, Taylor thought I was really
Well,
stupid,
we
but
invented
I
this
thought he had
language,
just
so-
never heard the word before.
it's true, we didn't invent the language, so obviously we're right.
So
Ooh,
we're
get wrecked.
sending messages back and forth of how you pronounce it, and we're.
So, is it soccer or football?
It's obviously football.
It's football.
We have both here.
Yeah.
I don't
It
like.
is
I don't
football.
play either or watch either, so I don't really care.
But saying we invented the game of football, I think it's called football.
the one you play with your foot is called football.
No, that's soccer. I'm sorry.
No,
Football.
no.
Everyone calls it football but you.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not just me. Everyone I know calls it soccer.
No, I mean I meant the Americans.
I mean,
Okay.
Harry, you
Yeah.
should drive on the right side.
No, we've got to drive on the left so that we can.
Drive
You-
on the
use-
right side.
No,
You'll
we've
get
got to
killed.
drive. Look, guys, we've got to drive on the
meters,
left so
meters.
that our
Anyone-
right
anyone?
hand is free
Meters.
to stab people. That's what it's for. Am I right?
That is bullshit.
What?
Well, I mean, it's probably not bullshit.
Back in the
but
day, when everyone was on
not,
horses,
it's
right?
not relevant anymore. What about left-handed people?
right-handed people get their sword
What
out,
about left-handed
chop people on their right side. You can't do that if you look on the right because you have to use your left hand.
Yeah, but what if you're left-handed?
Well, then sucks to be you. No. Yeah, I don't know why we. It's too late now. It's too late now.
Oh well, but yeah, we're doing a combined video for later this week, so
Sunday.
look forward to it on Sunday. One video on his channel, one on mine.
And they're pretty long as well. Pretty hefty.
Yeah, they're what are they? 6 minutes or
Yeah.
something?
All the new ones seem to be really long.
Oh
See-
really? I didn't
yeah.
check out the length for it.
The last,
just
yeah, I think it was 6 and
I just
7.
download. I haven't even started putting it together yet.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Don't worry
Let's
about
see.
it. We got time.
Oh, it's 5.5 minutes.
Oh,
I
it's
see.
5.5.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'll do it.
It's
this week.
fine.
We got time. It's only Wednesday.
It's a-okay.
It'll be up soon.
Taylor, why did you steal our language? How could you do
Why? I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
that? Goatzilla
Not
says it's
bad.
actually football. So, yep.
I think you've forgotten O.
Not all. It's football.
What?
You're gonna kill me when I say
what?
Oblivion is
What?
better than Nemesis. Yes, Silver Cipher, you're dead.
What?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is
I haven't even
very
written.
crazy.
That is. I can't imagine Oblivion being better.
Oblivion is very good. Not
It's literally a drop and
Aaron.
then a break.
No,
That's it.
no.
That's it.
Brendan, isn't Oblivion very good?
Oblivion
It is
is
good.
very good,
There you go.
but it doesn't. You can't rank it up there with things like Nemesis and Smilo and stuff like legendary roller coasters, because it is. I mean, it's not just a drop, but it's like the best drop, but it is still a drop.
But it is
know what I'm
very,
saying?
very. It's a very good
It's
ride.
very good. It's very good. Yeah.
Ryan, we can do Six Flags New England Explained if I ever get there and film some footage there. So, we will see. And as to the comment that I look super tired, I woke up 10 minutes before this live stream started. So yes.
Hey. Taylor B explained. I don't. That's Taylor's second name, but okay.
You missed a buy there.
Nemesis is way better. Yes.
Oblivion is like NASCAR. It has 2 turns. I like that.
Yeah, that's great. One at the top and one at the end. That's it. Oblivion is a family coaster. That's a new joke. That is. Every
That is
single
so
ride
true,
is a
man.
family coaster. What a treat.
no.
Oblivion's great. When you hit the massive wall of mist, it's very good. Wolfzone, I'd love to make an Alton Towers Explain video, but if I made
I'm sorry.
no, it's not your fault.
Okay.
If I made an Alton Towers Explain video, it would be more like a documentary. Because I know a lot about the actual park itself, I wouldn't be able to just tie it down to 7 minutes. It would be more like 15 minutes. It's something I want to do in the future. But it's something I'll need to write a script for, then go to Alton Towers to just record footage.
Are you would you want to make it like actually a documentary as opposed to more like less of an explained video and more documentary style?
No, it's still more of the style that we follow. But just a longer version that goes into a bit more detail.
I would say I feel like with your voice, it wouldn't be a bad narrator for like a documentary. I know.
We'll see.
I'm trying to think.
I need the
That's
time for that. I need the time.
That's an idea there.
It's a project. Alton Towers, the documentary.
Future product, documentary. Harry narrates.
Yeah. I get more scared on 13 than Rita. What else? 13
Cutest
spooks
enthusiast ever? Thank you.
Who is? Oh, the
Someone's- I don't
enthusiast.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm.
Taylor, what a cute guy. Am I right?
Oh yes.
Taylor gets all the
Such-
ladies. Every
Such hotness, much attractive.
But Aaron, look at him. Whoa. Aaron's just crazy.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Cedar Fair explained. Interesting.
That would be a long video.
Yes, it would. Very, very.
Well,
Bino.
the theming part wouldn't.
Bino asks, Taylor, when is the EU trip happening?
Ooh, I want to say 2018. I'm thinking
Ooh.
about it. Seems like a pretty good year to go, but I mean that's so far away.
But like, if
I
you
mean,
would go on a trip, like realistically, which parks would you visit?
oh, I think I do. I go from England to Netherlands, Germany, and then for the heck of it, Sweden.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Not
I
PA.
figure that's.
Yeah, but PA is out the way.
Port.
I mean, it's
Okay.
so far away though.
I would
it-
say
it-
Port Aventura looks so good, but that is so out of the way, and that's the only
Yeah.
notable park to go there.
Well, I mean, you
So-
can hit up friends along the way, but it's
But
still
to be
quite
fair,
far.
the main attraction of PA is Hypercoaster, which there is a lot of in the US.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Shambhala is set to be one of the.
I've
Yeah,
heard
I
shit
know.
about it.
Jammy
No,
B.
I think it looks great, but it just seems so out of the way. I feel like that'd be another visit. But like Germany is a must visit. England must do. Sweden, I think with Leesburg and Kolmarden, you got to do that now. Netherlands, just stop at Walibi. That's it.
And Efteling.
Yeah, and Efteling.
Okay, maybe Efteling.
So
I don't know. 'Cause
I
I
would-
feel
I-
like this would be a really long trip.
What
so-
UK
If,
parks?
if I were you, I would
Yeah.
rather go to the Efteling than Wallaby because Wallaby's coasters aren't that good. I mean, it's mostly.
But what about
Tacoma.
Goliath?
Yeah,
Goliath.
yeah, and Lost Gravity maybe.
you
but,
gotta do both.
Yeah.
but you
I
gotta go
know.
to Efteling for the
Yeah, you do.
for the Europe experience.
For
You
the,
know.
yeah, for the experience.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if
I
you go
know.
to Wallaby, you're literally going to an X Six Flags park,
Yeah, it's true.
and the Efteling is just a whole different level.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, this is like, I mean, it. I don't even. There's no guarantee it would even happen. This is literally me just thinking, hey, that'd be
Yeah.
nice to do. So, I don't know. And if I ever did, I'd make sure to stop by, see you guys, or you guys meet me somewhere. That'd be fun.
Be very
Good
I
good.
need
time.
to get out to the UK someday.
Yeah, man. You need to come over here.
Yeah.
Get a cheeky ride on the Smiler. Only a cheeky one.
Oh, I mean, it's only a family ride. So
Oh yeah, it's true. It's only a family ride. I mean, the only thrill ride we got in the UK is actually the big one.
Flying fish.
Dude, and that one, yeah, obviously the flying fish is mental.
I just want to go to the UK and just go on the Ultimate and just go back.
Just ride the ultimate. And that's it.
Yeah.
That
Just go
that
to
would
Lightwater Valley for like
to
2
be
hours.
honest,
Just
that
ride
that,
the
that would
Ultimate.
take up all the time of your trip because you'd be on the chain for a long time. So
Oh
you-
really?
you'd get there, you'd spend a week just on the chain lift, and then you'd finish the ride. So
I think that time could be better spent if you just went to Alton Towers and then rode Nemesis 100 times.
it's true. That would be a better idea, especially if you go on a normal day where there isn't a queue for Nemesis. Efteling sucks. Don't go there. They only have family coasters. Wallaby coasters are better. Wallaby is better. What? Wallaby is
Thing
better
is-
themed than the average Six Flags parks. Efteling sucks. Short rides, long lines. There you go.
That is like just someone
Shots
who
fired.
just cares about the adrenaline and not about the experience, which is sad.
What a ride.
I mean, it's a theme park. It's not a roller coaster park. Come on, man.
Taylor, if you go to Europa Park, you'll be very impressed. Very impressed.
Oh, I'm sure. It just seems like lots of family coasters at Europa.
It is.
Honestly, I think you'd be more surprised by Phantasialand just
Mm.
because Europa
Oh.
Park is hyped up more. I think you're gonna be more surprised by Phantasialand.
I think Phantasialand would be one of my favorite parks. It just looks so good.
it is amazing.
That
The
is like one of my
compactness is-
bucket list parks. I am
Yeah.
dying to get there.
I think a lot of the European parks are very family orientated anyway. Yeah, I think a lot of the big ones like Efteling and Europa Park, maybe not so much PA, but though the other two big ones are definitely family orientated. Whereas in the UK, we kind of don't really have that kind of thing. Merlin like to build coasters a lot, and that's about it. Whereas the other major parks don't just put in coasters as much. So as you said, Europa Park is just full of a lot of family rides, and there's only 3 big ones. They're 3 very good ones, but I'd like to see more.
Did
more
you just
large
call
scale.
Blue Fire very good?
Yes, it's good, but it's a letdown, overhyped. Made a video on it, and I shouldn't have.
Oh damn.
Oh man.
Yeah, you have to walk through advertising. How bad's that?
Yeah,
Dude,
was it Six Flags or
that is
something?
way worse on Silver Star.
No, the Silver Star is actually interesting. I'd rather
The
look at.
circle is the queue line is literally around.
I'd rather
like,
look at a Formula
bends,
One car.
Mercedes Benz.
I'd rather look at a Formula One
That
car.
was not
then,
a Formula One car.
Yeah, well, it would no, it was a safety car
Well,
and a
they
Formula One car.
change it every now and then, so I don't know which.
I'd
one
rather
you
look
have.
at that than look at some natural gas advertising.
That
No.
is only the indoor part in which there is never a queue.
Yeah, but you have
always
to
queue
walk through
outside.
it. I have to shut
Whoa.
my eyes and block off
Yeah.
my ears so I don't get all them advertisers.
Yeah, it hurts.
It's painful.
It's not too bad, man.
I can't believe that though. I can't believe Europa Park's got so many flipping advertisements
it's
attached to
sad.
it. It is sad. There's something Six Flags there. You shouldn't do that. Bad. But first world problems.
I know,
Woden is the
right?
best at Europa Park. I'd agree. Woden is incredible. 10 out of 10. Would Woden again.
It's a family ride, man.
Obviously. They're all family rides there. Actually, no, Silver Star is just high enough to be a ride.
And it's still the worst of the top three.
Oh.
It is.
Woden, Silver Star, Blue Fire. You know what I did do? On Atlantica Super Splash, we got to the top and there's the turntable.
Yeah.
We got to the first turntable and instead of just spinning a quarter rotation, we
Yeah, it did a
span
whole spin.
all the way around.
Yeah,
and then
it does that. When the
great.
queue line isn't too long, it does
Yeah.
that.
It's brilliant. It's funny. And then we got off, and the guy said, "Do you want to go again?" So we sat in the front row and went again. Which is all right at
Was it that quiet?
At the end of the
That's
day,
really
this
good.
was 8:30. at
Oh,
night. So
right.
2 rides, got completely soaked, then went home.
I'm not too big of. Well, I mean, I don't like how they have 2 water coasters.
No, I don't like that either.
I mean, Poseidon is good because it also has the roller coaster part. I think Atlantica Super Splash was a little bit,
But to be honest,
very unnecessary. I mean, they also have a log flume. So
yeah.
they didn't really need another water coaster.
To be honest, I prefer Atlantica Super Splash over Poseidon. You don't get wet on Poseidon.
Well, I don't know. When I was there, the queue for Atlantica was pretty long
Well, I think
compared to Poseidon, even though Poseidon offers a lot more.
mine was the opposite. I had to queue, I think, 40 minutes for Poseidon, but we queued 10 minutes or less for every time for Atlantica because obviously we went on it at the start of the day and at the end of the day. So
Yeah, well, it kind of depends on what time of the day you go because the GP likes to stick around the beginning of the park
yeah,
early on.
got to
And
hit the back
Europa
and walk
Park
forwards.
is like a very, very long park
Yes,
for the people who don't know.
definitely.
I'm very sorry to say, guys, I probably have to get going.
okay.
I have class that starts very soon, so thanks for having me. I'm
Yep.
gonna have to get going though.
That's fine.
Thanks for joining.
Everyone say thanks to Taylor for being here. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and you'll see him back
Yep.
in the
Thank you,
future.
Taylor. I love your music.
Yep. Really appreciate having me on. It's a good time.
See you,
Good
man.
time. Definitely worth waking up early for it. All right, I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, now we get the fun of fixing Skype. Yay!
And fixing the live stream. Or did you mean?
Right. Oh yeah, fixing the live stream essentially.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm sure you'll see Taylor in the future. Great guy. We'll probably be wrapping the stream up very very soon anyway. So final questions now, and yeah, then we'll get into it. Didn't go on Bar Express, unfortunately.
Really? Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? I was too busy writing everything else.
Yeah, you only had 1 day, so you're not gonna spend.
I'm not
Wait.
gonna get 10 rewrites on Bar Express.
That's amazing, though. That is a legit thrill ride.
That's true. 10 out of 10 with 3.
I'd put that above Silver Star.
What have we got? What do you think of the freezer returning to Thorpe? The freezer? I have no idea. What do you think are the best coasters in Europe? I think the
I
best
think
are
Yoshi forgot about Helix right there.
Karn, Taran, Nemesis, Shambhala, Smiler. Yep, Helix as well.
I mean, do we have to? I mean, yeah. Well, that is probably everyone's top 6.
The Smiler
Don't
probably isn't
really-
the most, to be honest.
Well, I mean, if you had to name 6,
Yeah, it deserves to
Oh,
be, but I
mm.
just think, based on what happened, I don't think it probably wouldn't really be on many people's top lists. Harry, Stealth or Oblivion? Oblivion, because it's always got shorter queues.
yeah, but this is about the ride though. It's
The
not
ride
about
experience itself, man, it's a difficult toss-up because both of them are very quick. I've been on Oblivion more than I've been on Stealth. I'd probably say Stealth, but I would ride Oblivion more because it's always got shorter queues. So yeah, you go. Stealth, but Oblivion.
Ice Speed is very good as well. But I don't know. It's difficult to fit Ice Speed in there if you want to name a top 6.
There's a lot of roller coasters. Not all, obviously, you can't fit all of them. List.
This will be uploaded to the channel in a couple days.
Yeah, it should be tomorrow at some point. I'll manage to edit the video out, so it's fine. I edit the bit where the stream crashed out, so that'll be gone. Yeah. Blue Fire wouldn't make the top 6, no. Alton Towers versus Thorpe Park. Obviously, Alton Towers. Way better themes, got better rides. Do you think the Blackpool Mac Mega Coaster is going to be better than Helix?
No.
No. The site at which it's meant to sit isn't particularly interesting compared to Helix's hillside. The fact that at Blackpool it's not going to have 1 ounce of theming is unfortunate. At least Helix is somewhat okay theming wise.
I mean, it's not really theming. It's just a location. It's just beautiful.
Just general atmosphere things, I doubt Blackpool's gonna have much interestingness. Like the trains
Blackpool
are interesting.
literally has like a concrete area, and that's it.
Yeah. So, it's difficult. But
And I also think the layout itself is going to be better. Well, Helix's layout will still be better.
we'll find out. I mean, I don't know if it's been announced properly yet, but we'll find out. Should Oblivion get flawless trains? Not really. Won't do anything. They have to completely redo the whole station for that to happen. So no.
Unless it stalls and it will wreck people's legs.
Don't say that.
Oh.
Seriously, when will this be up? This video will be up tomorrow. Probably towards the middle of tomorrow. And yeah, you'll be able to watch it back. Have you met Theme Park Worldwide? Yes, I've met Sean several times. Had a nice chat to him. Colossus is rough. So we'll probably
This is just the quick fire question session here.
literally. My questions are gone. There we go. Will Taylor be back in another 3 to 6 months? I have no idea when Taylor will be back, unfortunately.
First, we're gonna have to try to get the stream back in the first 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, well, we hopefully streams come out more in the future. There is going to be an update video that'll come on the channel soon. A special update video. How many subs we got now?
We just passed the 3.9k.
So this special update video will be uploaded the instant the channel hits 4K. So, like a week or so, maybe. Yeah, a week or so. So yeah, expect that. We're at 9:03, 3903, and we're gonna wrap up the stream there. I nearly lost my voice. So everyone, thank you for joining in. Thank you for staying with us, even through the technical difficulties. Thank you to Aron, Brendan, and Zoe for being here and modding. Yeah. Anything anyone wants to say?
Joining, guys.
Thanks, meme.
It was another fun stream.
Yeah, it was good.
What happened to the Coaster Bot competition? Silver Cipher, someone won the competition. someone in the Netherlands, so they got the merch. Hopefully we'll have future competitions, but I don't know when. But there will be some in the future. So we'll just wait for people to realise that we're going, and then call it a day. We'll call it a day now. Everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you missed some of it, you can watch it. You'll be able to find the video on the channel. Be sure to watch. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Reddit if you want. Coasterbot. Just type in Coasterbot into each of those. You'll find it. If you want to get to our channel very quickly, you can now use the new domain coasterbot.com. Wow, Aaron, that was on point.
I know, right? That was so in sync.
That was really
Crazy.
good. So yeah, you can use coasterbot.com, take you straight to the channel, and that's been it. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for the comments, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.